The NBA preseason started today in Abu Dhabi, with a matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. With Anthony Edwards sidelined due to an ankle sprain, it seemed like a great chance for the Mavs to showcase some of their new talent and open up the preseason with a win. But it was a beatdown on the Mavs from tip-off, as Minnesota built an early 16-3 lead and wouldn't relinquish it for the rest of the game. Although they only lost by 12, it was often a 20-point deficit for the Mavs. They were debuting a brand new starting lineup, featuring all-stars Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving in the backcourt, free agent addition Grant Williams at the 3, and two rookies, Prosper and Dereck Lively, filling out the starting 5. But honestly, as it has for years now, it felt like just Luka. He finished the first half with 25 points on an efficient 57% from the field, while the rest of the starters combined for 11 points on 22% shooting. Once again, defense looked like a huge problem, and there was no one helping Luka on offense either. At least he had Jaden Hary off the bench, who finished with 13 points, but they were the only two who even scored in double figures. I get it. It's a preseason game in a different country. It could end up meaning absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. But Dallas simply didn't look good. Even Kyrie Irving, who was supposed to be the great superstar teammate for Luka, finished 1 of 6 with 2 points and a game-worst -22. Their frontcourt defense was so bad that they were getting absolutely cooked by Naz Reid, Luka Garza, and Wendell Moore in the second half. Mark Cuban and the Mavs have stated that they're committed to winning, but have just done a horrendous job of surrounding Luka Doncic with competent talent over the past 5 years. Luka Doncic's support and cast still looks very underwhelming. Now let's take a deeper look. Before we get into the disappointing preseason opener from the Mavs, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. Let's take a look at some takeaways that we have from the Mavs' performance on Thursday. I'll start off by saying, although he had a poor outing today, I'm the least concerned about Kyrie Irving of anyone on the team. He had a phenomenal season last year, averaging 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, with 49, 38, 91 shooting splits. It seems clear he's committed to working this out with Luka and competing for a title. He's going to have a very good season once again, and this game means less for him than anyone else who is playing in it. I'd also say to this point, I'm not super concerned with Grant Williams. I will say I thought the 4-year, $54 million contract he signed this summer was a little rich at the time for someone who's a career 6-point-per-game scorer. His career best season is 8 points and 5 rebounds per game. So him putting up 6 points today in 16 minutes is actually kind of par for the course. 2 for 7 from 3 isn't exactly what you want to see, but it will normally be better. That'll take us to the two rookies who started. Dereck Lively was the better of the two and definitely showed some flashes. He picked up 5 rebounds and a block in the first half, as well as making 1 of the 2 shots he attempted. However, he continued to be overly foul prone, as has been the knock on him in the past. He picked up 4 quick fouls in the half and would have been in serious foul trouble if the team actually cared enough to pull him. But since it was the preseason, he played a similar amount of minutes to the other starters. The upside with Lively is definitely there, but the fouling has to come down. As of right now, he's not good enough to be the starting center on a team with real hopes of contending. They also started rookie Prosper. He was a late first-round pick at 24th overall, but thanks to his defense and shooting, both skills the team needs, they decided to start him over an occasional starter from last year in Josh Green. He finished the game with 1 point, 1 rebound, and 1 turnover in 18 minutes of action. He's just not ready yet. He could get there, he has the physical tools, but to this point is also not good enough to start on a team that is serious about winning. I felt that he looked kind of lost out there. There wasn't a ton of promising play off the bench either, but both Jaden Hary and Josh Green looked okay as they continued to solidify themselves as the best young guys on this team. However, overall the Mavs just look like a subpar team in their opener. It didn't look any better than the team that missed the play-in tournament last season, and in all honesty, it just looked worse. Sure, landing Kyrie Irving was cool, and he is undoubtedly the most talented teammate Luka has had to this point. But if your team's third best player is Grant Williams, then the supporting cast just isn't good enough. It's not even a diss on Grant. He's a solid NBA player, but he's no number 3. When you compare him to other third guys in the West, like Bradley Beal, Michael Porter Jr., Austin Reeves, Andrew Wiggins, Russell Westbrook, and others, he just doesn't even come close. Maybe it was just one bad preseason game, but I still don't think this team is talented enough from top to bottom. Luka Doncic's supporting cast still looks very underwhelming. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.